My name's Ryan Russell, and I'm going to talk about group engagement, which is really about team members making a commitment to the group. Alignment of purpose and goals is important so that everybody is invested in a project's success. When there is no alignment of purpose, valuable resources can be wasted or not utilized effectively. Team members can be pulled in many directions. Having discussions can help actually align the team. When there's alignment, purpose and goals are more congruent and people will feel connected to the work. Power distribution is important for group engagement. People are more committed when they have a say in the decisions. When there's a hierarchy with a clear leader and followers, the power hierarchy can actually make it so that the group or the followers are less committed. Having conversations to make the power more distributed can actually contribute to group engagement. Dividing leadership traits up into multiple roles can help spread out the power. Building relationships is also an important part of group engagement. Appreciating and respecting each other and having trust in each other so that there aren't any controlling or micromanaging behaviors, which could ultimately reduce people's commitment. Having a growth mindset is also important, where people can learn from their mistakes. It is important not to fear making mistakes. And finally, it's also important to try to have fun and to celebrate the small wins as well as the big ones. For people to commit and participate, it's important to create brave spaces that encourages vulnerability within the group. This can lead to a higher quality of work, sharing of information, and growth, which will ultimately lead to people becoming more actively participating within the group processes. In order to create brave spaces, we need to create spaces for different viewpoints and for those who have not spoken. We need to use I statements so that we speak from our own experience. We need to seek to understand different viewpoints and sources of disagreement by learning to value different truths. We need to challenge with care so that we challenge the concept and not the person. And we need to lean into the discomfort of any tensions that arise. Finally, we need to work cooperatively towards common solutions. In order to be inclusive, we really need to be self-aware, and we must reflect on our own values, beliefs, and attitudes. A quote that sums this up beautifully is from Stephen Covey, who says, "We see the world not as it is, but as we are." So self-awareness is really important so that we can learn what our values, beliefs, and attitudes are so that we can differentiate different viewpoints based on gender, age, ethnicity, socioeconomic class, culture, education, points of origin. We really need to know our preference, and we need to make room for other preferences. They're not on a continuum, but some preferences include a strong desire to be factual or intuitive, sequential or global, visual or verbal, or active or reflective learners. Knowing these preferences and making room for other preferences can include things like stopping meetings to ensure time and space has been given for all group members to participate. And that way we can ensure that everybody's needs are being met, which will contribute to the group engagement and ultimately a higher quality of product at the end.